I wanted to jump back on here after my last message and just tell you about how sometimes women, as far as the hair salons, they spend a whole lot of money, waste a whole lot of time, and they don't even get their hair done, and they riding back in the car, they're getting on YouTube and things like that. Ladies, once again, you're beautiful without that. So just don't waste your money. Think about it. Men have natural hair. We cut our hair. I used to talk to a few women who cut their hair, and they were beautiful. We all got hair that we can cut. If we all cut our hair, we all would be bald. Think about it. Everybody would be bald. We all be the same and still blessed on the earth. And I'm not telling anybody that they can't get their hair done, they can't put makeup and stuff like that on, even though part of that stuff is in the Bible as far as makeup and things like that. But I'm not saying anything about that because I know people who are still saved who, wear makeup and things like that. But my point is that you're beautiful with or without it, and you don't need it. You waste a whole lot of money. I know I'm probably going to make a few people upset, piss a few people off, excuse my language, but that's not why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I've seen a lot of young females and older females, things like that. You're wasting a lot of money. There's nothing wrong with getting the hairstyle done. Even if you want to do your natural hair, you can get your natural hair done. It'll be just as much. It'll be maybe a little bit more, but trust me, you can get your natural hair done and do things natural and have a substantial price. I also want to say, when you're dealing with the Lord, the attacks will come, but don't be afraid, because I just got some hot water on my right foot. Jumped out the pot. Been cooking all this time. Jumped out the pot. Hit me in the right foot. And the can with the little, how you got the little can, the knob on the can to open, the metal can. Act like it wouldn't open, but I did get open. But I say, what's going on? Being attacked because I'm doing the will of Jesus. But guess what? I'm still going to do it. The last thing I was going to say was that the one mother said that she didn't want the child, and the child was yelling at her father, and the mother said that the father fought for the child. So the next time that you yell at your father, just remember that he's the one that got your back. And if you try to run away, I don't know if the young girl was trying to run away or was saying that she ran away, but if she ran away, your father was the only person that's looking out for you. So remember that, young females, you got people in your family that's looking out for you. And remember that you have a heavenly Father always looking at you, always watching your back too. Remember that. That's real important, because it'll stop you from doing certain things if you know that God is watching all the time. I think about that all the time, and it has stopped me in a lot of situations. Lord is watching you. He's watching exactly what you do. He's going to put it on a big screen. You talking about big screen. He's going to have the clouds on a big screen. And he's just going to have everything on a big screen when you get to heaven. So think about that before you do certain things. And I have repented for everything I've done. And I know Jesus already covered, but you just want to keep that in mind. And also, I was born at an early age. I'm sharing my testimony now. Very hard for me. And my parents could have felt the same way. One of them did, one of them didn't. Thankfully, the one that didn't, I was able to, live and, different things like that, now and be blessed. And this is why I fight so hard for the Lord, because the Lord fought hard for me, which made my parents fought hard for me. And, it's a blessing. It's hard for me to talk about, but it's a blessing. I know definitely one of my parents fought extra hard, and things like that make a difference. So if you got good parents, be thankful, because there's plenty of people out here who don't have no parents, who don't have good parents, things like that. If you have anything, be thankful. I'm very, very thankful. That's why I can get on here and share with you like I do, because I'm thankful for what I do have, and it's a lot that I don't have, but it's a lot, much, much more that I do have. If you got a roof over your head, young ladies, stuff like that, go to school. You don't have to argue. Try not to argue with your parents. You don't have to. Go to school, do what you're supposed